Tales told by a traveler. Just at this time when people were thinking a great deal about the countries of the East, three travelers came home to the city of Venice in Italy. They were shabby travelers in old brown coats, and no one was very much interested in them. They were Niccolo and Maffeo Polo, and Marco, the son of Niccolo. Their home was in Venice, but for many years they had been in the East. To get there they had traveled over the land, riding part of the way on camels. There they found a great country named Cathay. The emperor of this country was the Great Khan, and he was rich and powerful. Marco Polo had many stories to tell of the Great Khan and of the palace that was in the city. The palace, he said, was decorated with gold, and there were gold dragons on the walls and ceilings. Everything in the country was finer and more beautiful than in any other country in the world. The Khan had given the Polos grand clothes to wear, robes of crimson silk with belts of gold, and red leather boots trimmed with jewels. The people of Venice laughed at the Polos and did not believe their stories. Then, so it is told, the Polos invited many people to a feast at their house. On the walls were some of the lovely things that the travelers had brought home. On the table were plates of the finest porcelain, and the cups and bowls were of silver and gold. The Polos wore handsome robes of crimson satin. As the meal went on, they changed these robes of crimson velvet, and again for robes of crimson silk. The guests wondered if the stories could be true. When the feast was over, Marco brought in 3 old brown coats, the shabby coats in which the travelers had come to Venice. Then the Polos took sharp knives and opened the seams of the coats. Out poured jewels that shone and glittered in the candlelight. They were sparkling diamonds and milk-white pearls, rubies red as blood, and sapphires as blue as the sky. All these came from the country of the Great Khan. After that, everyone wanted to be friendly with the travelers and to listen to the tales that they told. Now, the story of Cathay might not have been important at all if it had not been put into a book. Marco Polo told his tale to a man who wrote it down at that time. Many people read the book and wanted to find the wonderful country of the Great Khan. The country we know now was China. There was also an island called Cipango, which we now know to be Japan. Marco Polo told of the Great Khan's palace, with its marble steps and its roof of many colors. He told of the Great Khan's 100,000 horses and 5,000 elephants. The Khan had a tame lion that lay down at his feet, and many other lions trained to hunt. One of the Great Khan's birthday, he dressed in cloth of gold, and 20,000 of his nobles dressed in gold too.